this is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to continue reading in our Angel Bible. We have the palm and mental body activations. So this, I believe, is the third one for the Angel Healing. So this is palm center activation. It is important to raise the receptiveness in your hands before giving an angelic healing treatment, as this will help you develop sensitivity to the subtle energies. Also, your hands and arms are an extension of your heart chakra. So think about when you embrace someone and give them a hug. To help others with angelic healing, we need to have an open heart chakra. So before I go into what to do, because it doesn't talk about this in the book, but my grandmother, who was of the Cherokee Nation, she would be able to activate her palms. So she would tap inside her palms, and you're opening up the channel and kind of getting the chi flowing to be able to lay hands to heal people. And again, I know not everybody believes in this, but I've experienced it and witnessed it from first-hand experience. So what we do, we wash our hands in cool water and dry them thoroughly in order to cleanse your hands and open your heart before giving angelic healing. Then some people will shake their hands as well. And again, if you're on the autism spectrum, some of this stuff looks familiar. So, pause my page, sorry. So some people then shake their hands vigorously to sensitize them. This releases the blocked emotional energy and opens the heart chakra. You then can rub your palms together rapidly in a circular motion several times to build up the surface chi. And if you rub your hands together in a circular motion, you can feel the heat starting to come between the palms through that friction. Again, that's the energy that's building up that then can be used for healing purposes. Okay. Oh, goodness. Sorry. All right, so then alternatively, you can also open and close your palms rapidly and simultaneously until you feel the surface chi building up. So other people will flap like this in order to get the energy flowing, to get the chi moving through the hands, okay? Then we can also roll a clear quartz crystal between the palms to also activate your palms. Now, this exercise will increase your perceptive power by energizing your mental body, connecting you with the sunshine yellow ray of Archangel Jophiel, which allows you to experience the energy field of your client with ease. This is especially important when you are first learning how to sense the chakras. In time, you will not need to energize your mental body, and your palm chakras will develop an amazing energetic structure. So what are you going to do? First, raise the receptiveness in your hands by washing them in cool water and drying them thoroughly. Sensitize your hands, again, the ways we described. Then you can, like rubbing your palms together rapidly in the circular motion, shaking them vigorously. Next, hold your hands with palms facing each other about 9 inches apart. Feel the energy radiating and vibrating between your hands, and then play with this energy. It will feel like sticky toffee. Begin to form this energy into a sphere and visualize it as bright yellow in color. When it feels strongly pulsing with life force, place this sunshine yellow sphere into the solar plexus area. This quickly energizes your mental body. Now, sensing the chakras. So the 7 master chakras lie in the center line of the body. These funnel-shaped vortexes of energy absorb and distribute life force or chi. You will need to become aware of each chakra in order to work in the subtle energy fields. How do we sense the chakras? For those who are new to sensing subtle energy fields and making an intuitive energetic diagnosis, here is the basic chakra sensing exercise. You will need a partner to work with. Your partner should lie face up on a therapy couch. And what you're going to do is invoke Archangel Raphael to increase your intuition. Take a deep breath and relax. Release all negative thoughts and emotions and focus on the energy field of both yours and your partner's. You're going to remain non-judgmental and positive. Now, what I was taught in the 4 winds in the Moon Aiki rites is that you need to open up your Wirakucha. I believe that's how we say it. So you can do this by simply just envisioning that you're opening up your energetic field, and then you're going to open up their energetic field by having them mimic this movement, as well as setting the same intention. So then that way the energy boundary will be opened up between both of your vessels, and that energy then can flow. Now be cautious, because you're opening up your protective barrier, that any of the negative energy they have within their field can then come into your field. So when you're done with the energy session, you have to remember to then close up both yours, and then they also need to close up their own. So then that way you're replacing the protective barrier around your aura and your energy field. All right, so we have next is place your hands on your partner's shoulders and allow yourself several minutes to gain energetic rapport. This attunement process is vital. When you feel ready, start to scan your partner's chakras. Begin about 8 inches above the top of your partner's head in the crown area. Raise your hands upward, palm facing each other about 20 inches apart. Then slowly lower your hands towards the top of the head, and at the same time, bring together your hands. Stop if you feel resistance. With your hands, explore the crown chakra energy field. Often, the crown chakra is sensed at about 6 inches from the head, but it depends on the sensitivity and spiritual development. So I've worked with inexperienced new people to the spiritual path, and they'll be like, I don't feel anything. But I've also worked with some masters in the energy field, and they are very highly sensitive, and they can feel things very easily. So it all depends on where you're at in your journey and your self-discovery and your experience. Next, move to the third eye chakra and position your hands as high as you can above the brow. Your hands should be about 20 inches apart. Slowly bring your hands down and together until you feel a resistance. With your hands, explore the third eye chakra energy field. Do this very gently, as most people on the spiritual path have a very sensitive third eye. And some of us have trauma responses. Like, I know that I've had people who have put blockages on my third eye, so I really don't like people messing with my energy field unless I have built up some sense of trust with them and given them permission and it's in a safe space. So these aren't things that you just want to be doing. You know, you have to create the intention with a trusted person. So just be cautious because cosmic laws are there for everybody's protection. You're going to repeat the process, sensing all the chakras in this manner until you feel that you've located all the 7 master chakras. The root chakra is the slowest energy and the easiest to sense. You may need to stand at your partner's feet. Position your hands just beneath and between your partner's feet. Very slowly move your hand towards your partner until you feel a resistance. Now, I know I had an interesting situation with my father, who at this time, he's had over 8 back surgeries and has neuropathy, and is at this point not able to walk, but he's facing having another surgery that hopefully he might be able to regain. He's also had surgery where they implanted an electrode box and then intertwined it with the base of his spine in order to regulate the electronic impulses, the nerves, by using this device as well. And so I believe that's this next surgery, is they're going to upgrade and update that particular device, so that way hopefully it'll get the nerves back to being able to recognize the signals that the box is sending to the brain through the electromagnetic current that it's trying to generate, since his own natural system is so damaged. But so the reason why I was explaining that is that I had gone to visit him, and my uncle had taken my hands. Now, granted, this was after years of being told that I don't have these healing powers that my grandmother had, but in a desperate attempt, he took my hands and he was like having me like put my hands by my dad's legs. And because I hadn't taken any of the courses and I was just at the beginning of my journey, I didn't know what he was doing. So I was really confused on, why are you having me hover my hands, several inches from my dad's legs, when you didn't believe that I was saying these things and you didn't want me to learn how to do these things. But now it's been about 3 years, and so now that I know what I'm doing, I'm able to provide more assistance than I could before. Now, granted, the nerve damage done in my dad's spine and all the surgeries that he's had isn't something that I can fix with my abilities, but it's something that I can enhance the healing process for him. Hopefully, after this next surgery, we'll see what happens, and then hopefully we can help him regenerate some of those nerves, and with the grace of God, maybe be able to start walking again. So at the end of the session, allow yourself to detach from your partner's energy and ground yourself by asking the Archangel Raphael to ground, close, seal, and protect your chakra centers and your aura and those of your partners. Like I said, it's important to close that back up and have it protected, because otherwise you leave yourself open to energy vampires having access to you and draining your life force energy. You can make notes, and if appropriate, share this with your partner of what you perceived. Not everybody is comfortable with the feedback that I can provide, so I always ask permission if they want to know what it is, that information that I'm receiving from the unseen aspect of what I do as a Moonai Key Rights practitioner and an energy medicine woman. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. In the next video, we'll talk about chakra dowsing, which I also do using a pendulum. So until the next video, the light in me honors and respects the light in you, and I hope you have a blessed day.